Heavenly Father, I thank you for this day and all your blessings. I ask for your protection over my mind, body, and soul as I rest tonight.
If you still spend hours creating Bible prayer videos, you need to watch this video on how you can create Bible prayer videos in bulk. You can generate up to 100 videos in few minutes. Now, if this sounds like what you want to learn, come let me teach you how to create it. What I'm going to do is to come over to ChatGPT. So I'm just going to drop this particular prompt for ChatGPT. So I said I want to create a bedtime prayer video for protection. Write a script for me. I want the script to be in 4 batches. Write the long prayer script. Pause it till I tell you to continue until we complete the first script. Now, this is the exact strategy that I use if I want to create, let's say for instance, maybe a 20 minutes long form video for my bedtime prayer, or maybe like a 40 minutes. This is what I do, because if you tell ChatGPT to write a script for you, it's going to write about maybe like about 7,000 characters, and it's not going to be more than maybe sometimes 6 to 10 minutes. So if I want to write a very long script, or I want my video to be very long, this is that strategy that I use. So when I send it, ChatGPT is going to give me the first one. Then when it's done with the first one, it's going to give me the second one. So I'm just going to send this and I'll wait for ChatGPT to generate the first prayer script for me. Now, this is the first one. You can see that it's writing out the first one. Now, this is it. All I'm just going to do now is to copy this first one. I will just copy this one. I'll just copy it. Now, once I'm done, I'm just going to say continue. Continue. So it's going to write the second one for me. So this is how we are going to write all the 4 scripts for this bedtime prayer. So now I'll just generate the remaining 2 off-screen record. I don't want this video to be long, so I'll just generate the remaining 1 off-screen record. So now this is the last script. I'll just take it to my text-to-speech generator to generate the audio for us. Now go to your browser and search for Gen AI Pro. So this is the particular text-to-speech I use. Now once you get this here, you're going to see this interface. Just click on Start Free. Then once you click on Start Free, you are going to sign up with your Gmail account. Now once you are done signing up, you just see this interface. Now what you are going to do is to come to this place. So I'm using English USA depending on the language that you want to use. Then beside it, you see this place. Click on it and select the voice that you want to use. There are a lot of voices here, so you can just check it out. So now you come to this. I already have my favorite that I normally use for this, so I'll just click on use. Then I'm just going to start generating my audio. Now I'll just paste it. So I'll paste the first one, and the first one is a little bit short, so I'm going to add the second one with it. So you can decide to generate it at once, but I'll just generate it twice. So now let's click on generate. So once you click on generate, it's going to start processing the audio for you, and within 30 seconds it's done generating. Does it take time? So now you can see they're showing processing. Now within seconds it's going to be done generating your audio. What you are just going to do is to click on this place and download your audio to your device. So now you can see that it's downloading. So we just finished downloading it. Now let's go back to ChatGPT. Now once we get to ChatGPT, we're just going to drop our prompt. So we're going to drop this particular prompt. I'm going to tell ChatGPT to generate. I need to generate about 100. So this method we are going to be using, we can generate up to 200, up to 300. In fact, it's unlimited, but for this video, I'm going to be using just about 100 images. So I'm going to say generate 100 nature realistic image prompts. Generate 100 nature realistic image prompts for this. So I'm just going to send this, and I'm going to wait for ChatGPT to generate my image prompt for me. So I don't want it to be like this. I want to be able to copy. I'll just say put in a box so I can copy it. So now let's wait for ChatGPT to put it in a box so I'll be able to copy it at once. So now this is it. You can see that it's generating. Let's wait for it to generate the 100 image prompts. Now once it is done generating, I'm just going to click on copy. Now we'll go over to the AI tool that we're going to be using to generate this automatically. Now you're going to go to your Play Store and search for this particular browser called Quitter browser. So if you have Chrome, you can also use Chrome browser. But this is the particular browser that I normally use, and it's best for Android users. But if you don't have this, if you cannot access this particular browser, you can decide to use Chrome, but I prefer to use this particular browser. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to come to this place. So like I said, it's better to use an Android phone for this to access the automatic AI image generator. So now you come to this place, come to this three dots at the down part. So now once you click on that, you're going to see this particular place here. So this is the extension icon. Click on that extension icon. Now you see that I already installed mine. So if you've not installed yours yet, you're not going to see those things here. So what we do, once you get to this extension, that extension icon, you are going to search for extension. So you can just click on manage extension. Just click on manage extension. Once you click on manage extension, you're going to search for the particular extension that you want. The extension that you're going to need is auto whisk. So it's auto whisk. So once you see auto whisk, just click on install. And once you click on install, it's going to install this particular auto whisk nano banana for you. Now, if at the time you are seeing this video, auto whisk is no longer available, because I know auto whisk is going to be out by this month, all you are just going to do is to search for auto flow, because by then flow will still be available. But now I'm going to still be using auto whisk. So you can also search for auto flow, and you are going to use the same process for auto flow. The same process I'm going to be teaching you for auto whisk, you can see you can also use it for the auto flow. Now let's go back. Now once you are done installing it, you are going to see this particular interface here. So I'm just going to click on this auto whisk. I'm going to be using auto whisk. Now you are going to see this particular interface. This particular interface is what you are going to see. All you just need to do is to click on this particular one that says classic. So classic version 7.5.1. So you're just going to click on that particular one. Then you are going to see something like this. Go to whisk. Like I said, you can use this for auto flow. If at the time you are seeing this video, whisk is no longer available. Now click on go to whisk, and it's going to show you. Now they are going to tell you to sign up. Once you are done signing up, you are going to see enter to. So make sure your device is on desktop site if you are using a mobile. Now click on enter tools. So once you click on enter tools, it's going to bring you to this particular interface that you can see here. Now you're going to come to this down part. You see all these icons here. So click on this middle one. Then you're going to see the aspect ratio. So we have 16:9 here. We have 9:16. We also have another aspect ratio, though I cannot see that, it's not clear. So I'm going to click on 16:9 because I'm creating a YouTube video. Now what I will do next, once I'm done, make sure you click that, because depending on what you click, your image is going to come out like that. Now you just come to this place. Come to that three dots again, which is the second time. Click on the extension icon. Go back to the auto whisk. Now don't forget we are already in whisk interface. Before we repeated what we did before, then you are going to click on version 7.5. Now it's going to show you this interface. If you don't see this interface, know that we've not done it. So it's going to show you this interface. Yours is going to be plain. So yours is going to be plain, because you've not done anything. Like, you are going to see it like this. It's going to be like this. Now what you are going to do is to don't forget that we've already copied what we want to generate. Now all we're just going to do is to click on paste. So we're going to paste it because we've already copied it. Now we're just going to wait for it to generate. All we are just going to do is to come to this place, click on start, click on start. So if you click on start, it's not going to start it. You just click on run on this project. Click on run on this project. Now you can see that it's generating. So you're just going to let it generate. So once it is generating, you're not going to close this interface. You're not going to close this particular interface here. You're going to let it stay open so that it doesn't stop generating. Now let's wait for it to generate. Once you see it done, you are going to know that your images are ready. So you can see all of them. These are the images that we just created. Now, this auto whisk is going to automatically download it to your device. Now, there is something you need to know. If you don't do it this way, you're not going to be able to monetize it. If you just post it like this, the way it is, you're not going to be able to monetize it. Now, let's go over to CapCut. Let me show you how you can create all these images to make them monetizable. Now, once you get to CapCut, click on a video and you're going to go to photos. So once you get to photos, you're just going to select all the images that we've downloaded. Now, let's just select them. So let's select them one after the other. Now, once you are done selecting them, click on add. Now, once you are done adding, you can see that everything is 6 minutes. I'm just going to click on audio. Now we're going to import our audio. So you click on sound, then you go to your device and look for the audio that you just downloaded. Now this is the particular audio. I'm just going to click on it. Then I'm going to click on the second one to import the second one. So now the next thing you are going to add is your transitions. I'm going to add transitions to it. Now if you notice that the pictures, maybe they are not enough, all you are just going to do is to adjust the length. So you just adjust it like this. So that's what we are going to do for each of the image. So you just adjust it to get to the length of the audio. So now you're just going to add auto captions to it. Now once you are done adding auto captions, like I said, if you don't do this particular thing, you'll not be able to monetize it. Now the next thing you will do, you come to this particular place. These are transitions. Click on transitions, then you're going to add transitions to these images. So let's say we want to use this particular one now. So once you click on the particular transition that you want to use, you just click on apply to all. So it's going to apply transitions to all automatically. So now let's see it. Now this is it. Your unfailing love that has carried. So this is it, you can see. So you can also animate some if you want. Maybe the beginning of the video, you can decide to animate it. So let's say I want to animate this one. You see animations. So select the particular animation that you want to use. So this is just for you to add human touches to it. So that's just it. Now let's play it and see. Now once you are done, you just click on export, then you export your video.